Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Dharma and this message is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers. Anybody that was drawn to this message, how you doing? If there's an extended, the link for that is going to be in the box below. It'll take you to Vimeo, or you can join the membership side of this channel. We also do guided meditations together. We have a daily moon and we have yoga classes as well. So for Scorpio, guides and angels, tell us something good. Oof. So somebody has a little grin on their face. Someone is being very, very, very patient until they're not. And somebody's like, whoa. Okay. So we have maybe an air sign, okay, and she's got some pretty big dreams. All right, this is Tate and the Sylph paired with Penelope Dreamweaver. Tate and the Sylph moves awfully fast. All right, she's all over the place, okay? Like I said, could be an air sign. This is a very much like a Tinkerbell character. She might get mad real easy, particularly at this one if we're talking about a duo here. But she is... This one here is going to receive some kind of text or message or something like that that absolutely blows her mind in regards to some kind of dream or wish or want or hope or something like that that she has. And I think the part of the reason that it blows her mind is because it's coming from Mike the Myomancer. All this dude does is kind of hang out. He's a gnome, literally a yard gnome. And generally happy, okay, just sitting around kind of like hanging out. And it might be they were waiting for the details. They were waiting for the green light because he's paired with Luathas the Wild, and that is haste and impulse. This is like a complete opposition, right? It's the yard gnome that doesn't move with the fastest moving fire there is, right? Which it's not, but you know what I'm saying? It's fast, right? And it makes this other one jump back. And I think what I'm getting at here is that you have during this time frame for Scorpio, you have a duo here of opposites. One that is all over the place, trying to manifest, moving real fast, doing whatever it is that they're doing, wanting to make shit happen. And another one who is just a yard gnome. They hang out. It's what they do. And there is a change that causes this one to get up, and it feels like it comes in the form of communication. But what is that during this time frame? Somebody might need help in a real way. I don't know why I say that all the time, in a real way. I guess if it happens, it's real, is it not? Stranded. Someone's car might break down, or they might, something might happen, and like, it's like, now they need me. Excellent. Or I don't know. What does that even mean? Stranded. This anchor is caught up in the tree. Perhaps this relationship is stranded. Nothing's going on. That's my point. This one here is just sitting, smiling, like tra-la-la. Nothing new today. Just waiting on the green light, you know. And maybe the reason she's not getting anywhere is because she's doing it alone. And in the current state, everything is stranded. So tell me about the moment where the things change. A compass, something gets calibrated, something gets discovered, something gets, they're seeking truth, somebody's making a plan of how to get this thing unstuck. And it could have to do with a dog, but they, and the magnet. They know how to lure this one. They know how to make it unstuck. I don't think they're worried about whether or not it's stuck. They're a yard gnome. They're being stuck is okay. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Is be stuck in the yard like a yard gnome with your dog? But they find something. They find a detail. They find something, and they know that it's going to cause this one to wag their tail like a dog. You know, like super yay all day. It might have to do with relocation because you have the geese there. And the bellows. It certainly does light something up in them. It's an investment. And it is certainly unexpected, but it is good fortune. And it also feels like some kind of luck. I think that maybe Mike the Myomancer over here is certainly quite the manifester, but he's a yard gnome. He just sits there and manifests. And this one over here is going crazy, like, why aren't you doing anything? Why aren't you making anything happen? You know what I mean? This could be like a married couple. And she's like, I want to do this and that. And he's like, it'll come. And she's like, no, it won't. You have to make it come. You have to go get it. You have to go do it, whatever. And he's not like that. What's this? The Emperor, see? They will sit still and make it come to them. It's a very skilled Emperor there. Manifesto. Captain manifests a lot. And it seems like it's maddening to this one because it takes very, very little effort. They're yard gnome. They just sit there. And things literally come and fall in their lap. It's maddening. All right, so what happens with these two wacky characters? King of Pentacles, except this particular King of Pentacles is a woman. And look at that. Even in this image, she has this castle on her mind. She has this idea of this thing that she wants, and it's always on her mind. It's the only thing she ever talks about. She never shuts up about it. She probably watches TV shows in regards to it. All right, lays in the bed watching DIY, whatever, cursing at this one that she can't do these projects, whatever, blah. It's it's a manifestation that she wants. She's about to get it. And there might be curtains or something like that. I believe that this person gets brought somewhere. Taken. There. On a whim. Not really a whim, because this one already had the whole stupid thing planned out but doesn't say anything. Right? And someone might, like, do one of these, like an evil, like, grin goes all the way up around their face, and they're like, I told you, patience is a virtue. I almost said in a real way. I can't control the shit that comes out of my mouth. Virtue. And because it's almost like if you just would have listened to me, this masculine, all right, they're sitting there. If you just would have listened to me, I told you it was coming. And she's all, well, I've been saying that for like 3 decades, man. King of Swords, the moon. And somebody might sit on a porch. Might have on like a dress or something like that, or a porch or a ledge. All right. And they are looking at this like, I can't believe they did it. I can't believe it finally bloomed. This Emperor and 10 of Cups. It's like, well done. And this particular feminine keeps coming out as a masculine. She's a go-getter in a real way. And now you have 2 emperors, but they each have their own like way of doing things. He manifests his way, she manifests her way, and together they have this like, see, that's when she takes her braids out, right? She lets herself loose. This is old school and deep and old and whatever. And maybe, and there's, you see, and I cut the deck and there's the Ace of Cups. Maybe she didn't believe in them. Or maybe they gave her a reason not to believe in them. And it doesn't necessarily even feel like this one, this masculine, was trying to prove anything. The reason he's a master manifester is because you weren't going to shake him. Okay, go over there and fly around and freak out and be scared and all these things that you're doing. I'm going to sit here and manifest. He can see it. He never doubted for a second. He just doesn't put this one on a leash. I'm like, okay, go fly around and pretend. In the meantime, the abundance is mine. It's coming to me, blah, 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 blah. And then it does. And that is a beautiful thing. And I also like how at the end here, these two people come together with the same energy. It's 50-50. You put in yours, I put in mine. And we can work it out. This one is like this one is unmovable. Impenetrable even. I think I just said that to someone else. And it is it's a little bit maddening. I mean, if we're gonna be real, it's irritating. This one is like all over the place because she's not grounded. She has to fly around. Like, what is she gonna do? Where's the nest at? Right? She has wings. She doesn't want to live in a garden and be a gnome and sit there. She wants to fly around and have, right. Okay. Right. Okay. So is there anything else that happens for Scorpio during this time frame? Holy shit. Okay, so there is an additional tower moment probably right before the next time frame where I do another Scorpio reading. In regards to this, some kind of, somebody's just like, no. Maybe this whole thing gets rejected. It seems pretty at first, but then I think maybe it gets rejected. But not. It does and it doesn't. Does, doesn't. Does, doesn't. Does, doesn't. And see, you always end up with 2 of Cups and Ace of Cups and whatever. It feels like she might like be all about it for a moment, whatever this is, and then not. I don't know. This is 2 emperors. They might have a clash of opinion, and both of you guys are like, "Fuck it, I'm out." And then you come back like, actually, that might actually keep happening in this. That's why the relationship keeps getting stranded, because you guys butt heads in a real way. I said it again, right? But there's big love here. It is big love. And the Hierophant and the 2 of Cups. Oh my God, all day. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Till next time, Scorpio, bye.